All right, welcome everybody. We are talking about the lead generation inside of Command. I have people in the classroom and also online, hopefully, and I will be looking up above to see the people in the classroom and back here on the screen. So please don't feel like I'm ignoring you or looking away at any second. I'm trying to see everybody at the same time. So we're going to start off and we are going to share my screen. Share. And we are going to go into Command. So I'm going to use Chrome to go into agent.kw.com, which is the login for Command. Agent.kw.com. And it auto logged me in because I'm already logged in earlier today. If you are not logged in, it's going to ask you to put in your username and password. Now, before we begin, we have to make sure that we have couple different things connected so everything goes smoothly during our campaign creation. So I'm going to go into my, I'm going to turn my cursor on so you can see that better. Cursor Pro. So I'm going to go to my name up in the corner and click on that. And I'm going to go down to settings. And I'm going to make sure that I have my Facebook business page connected for post scheduling, which I do, and my Facebook ads manager connected. Now, if I don't have them connected, I'll disconnect them real quickly to show you how to do that. Disconnect. I'm going to log into my settings here. I'm going to scroll down to first social. It's going to say connect account, which I'm going to. And it's going to ask me which ones do I want to connect. I'm going to connect the Blakewood Bold Keller Williams Realty Gold. I'll connect my Market Center Tech Trainer as well. I'll click connect. So now I go back up here. It shows that I have the connections. Facebook Ads Manager. I'm going to connect that account. And it automatically did that for me. So now I have my Facebook Ads Manager connected and a Facebook post scheduling connected. I do have to have a Facebook business page before I do any of this. So if you don't have one, you will need to build one.
Okay, otherwise what happens?
Otherwise, these won't work for you. So you can, if you don't have the Facebook business page yet, you can follow along and take notes if you like to, or you can come back and recall, or you can watch the video again once it goes out. But we are going to go ahead and get started with a campaign. And campaigns is this little megaphone on the left-hand side. It's the campaigns app. And we're going to be doing lead generation through paid ads today. And the paid ads we're going to do is a Facebook paid ad. So I'm going to click create campaign. I'm going to choose social ad. And then it's going to ask me for a couple things. It's going to ask me for a campaign name, which I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call this class 9/2021. And it's going to ask me what is my goal. There are 3 goals in here that particularly act a lot better than the rest of them. And that's advertise listings, attract listings, and attract buyers. So the 3 you want, or one of the 3, you can use any of these, but the best respondents are advertise listing, attract listings, and attract buyers. I'm going to advertise a listing. When I come down, it's going to ask me, where do I want my campaign to run? Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. I can have all 3 if I want connected, or if I just want 2 running or 1 running, I can choose which ones I want. I'm just going to run a Facebook ad. I could run on Instagram too, so just for today's purposes, I am going to click on Instagram to say run on both of these. I personally do not use on Twitter because Twitter is such a fast place. The news cycle on Twitter is about 5 seconds. So as soon as you put something up, it's replaced within a few seconds after that. So I'm going to click create campaign. And it's going to ask me first, which property do I want to show or advertise. And I don't have any listings in here, so I'm going to actually go into more or all the listings. So I'm going to click on show over here. This is only my listings, and I'm going to switch it out to all listings. From here, I can type in an address. I'm going to look for something around us to advertise. Just looking for a good one here. Let's try. Here we go. So I'm going to list an Eagle Preserve, a property in Eagle Preserve in Englewood. Nicole Mantha is one of our agents in the building, and she has given us permission to list and market her properties. So I'm going to use this. So I'm going to click select. And let's go like that. Those little purple pop-ups are Kelly walkthrough guides, which you can absolutely do. It takes you through the whole system in here to see how things work, but you have me today, so you're going to come with me. We've selected our property here. And if that pop-up window didn't appear, you can click on the select property. This will say select property in the second box. You can click on that and choose your property from there. Over to the right-hand side, it already shows us a preview of what this ad is going to look like. So it pulls the main picture from the MLS, and it also pulls the description from the MLS as well. When we are writing the main copy up here for the top portion, we want to stick to 1 to 2 sentences, nothing more. Otherwise, it's going to be cut off. It's going to look bad. Don't want it. So I'm going to take the best out of this little excerpt, and I'm going to pare it down. I'm just going to actually, all I have to remove is under construction, because they're going to find all this information out when they click that learn more button. So we don't need to have that it's under construction. I have escaped to Eagle Preserve Estates in sunny Englewood, Florida, a charming beach town on the Gulf of Mexico, offering privacy, exclusivity, and views galore. Change that to a period. Now I like this ad copy that was in here. This is selling a area over the home itself. So when we are doing these, we want to profile the area so people can be like, ooh, it's sunny, it's private, it's very exclusive. I have tons of views, so that maybe could mean water views. If I click the learn more button, I'm going to find out what kind of views it has. So I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm going to come down to the headline, which is going to be right here. And I need to think of something enticing in 25 characters or less. So let me see here. I know. Stunning views.
Is this more like stunning view, or is it more like three? You want more details on the specific home, or kind of
no? This is still, we're still capturing them to get them to that learn more button. That's our only goal of this, is to get to learn more, because that's when we capture them as a lead. So I just want them to click that button. I don't even care if they continue to the next page. Yeah, yeah. Oops. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I am of the spell check generation, so I don't know how to spell anything. Stunning views. And stunning views. Tranquil estate. Oh, dang it. Stunning views all around. Now the description, it does give you another 250 characters, but I want it to only be on this line right under here. And I want it to do, I'm going to give them the call to action. So the call to action is click the learn more button now. I put an exclamation mark and I'm going to put an emoji in here too. So I'm going to click on the little face in the bottom corner. And I'm going to use arrow button. I'm going to go back and put emojis in the main copy as well. Just do arrow. So I'm going to choose this arrow button to point where it is. And let's see. I'm going to put an emoji. I'm going to go back up here. Now, emojis are only going to appear at the end of your sentence structure that you have up here. So I'm going to just start there. I'm going to put an emoji in. I'm going to type in beach. I want the beach. I want wow. And I want I want this hearts. Okay. So now I'm going to copy, or I'm going to highlight the beach and I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go at the end of the Gulf of Mexico and I'm going to paste. Emojis are very important because emojis will stop people while they're scrolling. That's why you want them in there. It makes people stop as you're scrolling through your feed and you'll be like, oh, there's an emoji, and you look to see what it's connected to. So I'm going to copy that. Oops, I'm going to copy all this. Paste those in there. Now I'm going to put that beach logo again at the very beginning here. Okay, that looks better. I like that. No, I don't like that. That's better. All right, so I have this emojis in here. I'm actually gonna enter in that one. This. Oh. All right, so I have the emojis in my main copy. Makes me stop scrolling. I have my stunning views and all around headline. Then I have the click more, but click the learn more button now with the arrow pointing to where it is to learn more. So now I'm going to click save right now, just in case, because you never know what things might happen. Your save button is your best friend. I'm going to go now into media. I'm going to click on that box and it's going to show me what images that it already selected. And I can add more pictures if I want to, and it will create a carousel version of this picture. I'm personally not a fan of the carousel, but if I wanted to show maybe the views that we were talking about, I can add this photo. At most, you only want to add 3 photos altogether, because otherwise people are just going to be watching it to scroll through the photos. They're not going to be watching it. They're not going to click the learn more button. They're going to see everything they want to through the learn more. So I'm not going to do that. That's okay. We'll click save image. So now on the preview button, I now have the second picture with the views. The DBA logo is going to be your market center logo. you have to have this on there. It's going to ask you, do you want it in the left or the right? I choose the right, but if you feel left, you can do the left. Personally, it doesn't really matter too much to me on if it's the left or the right. And you'll have the include my ownership statement, which is each office is independently owned and operated. So I'd click apply. And once again, I'm hitting save. I come down to Facebook and Instagram settings. It's going to say, which account do I want to use? My Blake Whitbold. And this is going to be which page. And I'm going to choose my Blake Whitbold Keller Williams Realty Gold. And it's going to ask me, where do I want my Instagram position? In my feed or my story? I'm just going to say my feed. You could do story and it'll pop up at the top of people's their own feed to show that there's new posts in their stories. The destination is going to be a Facebook lead generation form. When you first click on this, it's going to say that you need to authorize it and agree to terms of service with that, which you will do. It'll open up a little window that goes into Facebook and you will agree to that so you can start collecting leads. And once you do that, it's going to ask you for the button label down below. Right now it's on Learn More. I can choose out of 3. I can choose Learn More, Sign Up Now, or Apply Now. They're not signing up for anything. If it was for a newsletter, they could sign up for it. And Apply Now, we're not renting anything, and we're not mortgage officers, so there's nothing to apply for. So Learn More is the one we're going to stick with. Then it's going to ask us where we want to send them after they click Learn More. And we are going to actually go into our 9970 website through Keller Williams. Yep. So here is my web page that has been created through command, and I'm going to search for the address. I am putting in the ad. Here it is. So I'm going to click on that. Then I'm just going to copy and paste this URL. Copy here. Oh, not this one. Yes, it's in your site too. You just have to search for the address and it'll pop up. Yep, search for the address up here. Then I'm going to go back into my settings and here's the URL I want to use. I'm going to paste it. Be careful if you copy and paste the whole thing up the top. It already automatically puts an HTTPS in here. Delete that one. Oh, I didn't want that. Deleted everything instead of. There we go. I could also send them to a landing page if I have created my own page specifically for this property. And then that way, all they do is go to the page for more information, and that's it. I prefer them to go to my website because then they can click around and see other properties. Then it's going to come down to audience. Where do I want this ad to run? I can either use custom settings or I can leave it with local. I'm going to use custom settings. And I'm going to choose, I can choose anywhere in the United States. I can choose anywhere in these countries if I wanted to. But I'm going to stay with the United States. And since it is becoming fall, or at least fall up north, down here it's going to be perpetually summer. I think I could maybe start listing advertising in Michigan, Ohio, anywhere it snows is where I'm going to start listing this. So let's just say Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'll give it a 25-mile radius. That's fine with me. If you want to do locally, you could also do local. But I think right now we are an area that we like to have snowbirds come down. So this could be a snowbird house or even someone who's retiring that's going to be down here permanently. And 25 miles is fine for around Grand Rapids, Michigan. So then we come down to expert targeting, which is optional. So we can narrow it down even more so to have people that might be interested in the house shown the house. So I'm going to click add interests. And the interests, you're going to want at least 15 interests in here. And if you're not sure which ones, they're always going to be real estate related, investment related, maybe new home buyers, mortgage refinance. So we're going to go through here. I'm going to do Zillow.com. What? Zillow. I'm not going to do Premier Agent or Zillow and Trulia because we're not looking for agents. We're looking for people to buy it. So I'm saying Zillow. I'm going to do Realtor.com. I'm going to do Trulia. Now I'm going to do Homes. Homes.com. I'm going to do investments. Baby, come on. There we go. So real estate investment trust, real estate investment club, investment, CI7, searching the mortgage. We'll do mortgage loans, mortgage broker, mortgage calculator. Let's see, what else can we add in here? So I scroll through now, because this is all the interest listed here. I can do apartments.com.
People interested in agriculture.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they are. It is a wide berth of what a lot of these could be. Let's do creative real estate investing. Do estate. FHA insured loan. And let's say first time buyer, first time home buyer grant, fixer upper. Let's see, even floor plan. All right. Yeah, well, financial services, why not? And then I'll click save. So I'm going to click save again. Then I'm going to come up to lead settings. I'm going to click configure. It's going to ask me, do I want to auto tag people that come in from this campaign? Usually yes, because then if I auto tag them, I can put them on a smart plan right away. And I have that smart plan with a trigger to that tag. So automatically when they come in, boom, they're on a smart plan. So it's going to be an auto, if you have a smart plan set up with a trigger with the tag that we would auto tag them with, then they would automatically be put onto that smart plan. I could also assign them to smart plans automatically through here. So maybe I put them on a 36 touch or a open house. No, I don't want to do open house, but there are Facebook follow. Here we go. Facebook ad follow-up campaign is something I put them on. And then I click save. And I come down to duration and budget. So it's going to ask me, when do I want to start it? It would start tomorrow. I'm actually going to delay this probably to the 22nd. I just want to give it ample time because it can take up to 24 hours to be reviewed by Facebook before becoming active. So I'll start it on the 22nd and I want it to end, we'll just say on the 2nd itself. So that's 10 days. And the total budget is $30. Now I can raise this if I want to. So I can say maybe it's $60. So I'm spending $3 per day per channel. And then I can distribute evenly, or I can use automatic placements for dynamic Facebook, Instagram ads, and I can choose how much I want to use. So this allows Facebook to analyze their audience to bestly fit your ad to them. So it's up to you and how you want to do that. I'll just choose distribute evenly across the two channels. I click save. Then I click publish campaign. For it to go through, I'm going to save this draft. Probably the second step, which I missed, I apologize. The second step in this process is going to be putting in your credit card number. As soon as we get this saved and into the main area, I will show you guys that. Okay, so now, before you even create an ad, you can click on payments and you can add a credit card right in here. And choose add payment method. And you can enter in your information and save the card. And that way, when you're billed, you'll be billed by Keller Williams. You won't be billed by Facebook. So it'll be a charge to Keller Williams and you'll get credits up here for that. So let's say if you're just spending $30, you'll get a $30 credit and then it'll be applied to your Facebook ad. And let's see. So also, because we have connected our social posts, I can go into the social post here. And I can see that this is a scheduling system where we can post social media. Let's say one day out of the month, I'm just going to spend the whole day creating content to be posted throughout the weeks. I'll click create campaign. I'll choose social post. And then I'm going to create the post. I'll say this. Yes. And let's see, I can choose to put an image in here, a video or a link. Let's say image. I'm going to browse my design library. So I made this image. Let's say it's this one. It's going to insert it from designs. Or I can upload one I want as well. Okay, well, it didn't work for that. So I'm going to upload an image. Drag and drop. Let's go to pictures. Me and a baby. So crop image. Okay, my DBA logo is in there. Keep that there. I like that. And I'll include my ownership statement. Each office is independently owned and operated. And then it's going to ask me, do I want to schedule the post or do I want to publish immediately? I'm going to choose schedule post, and then I'm going to choose when I want it posted. So I click the calendar button, a date and time appears down here. And then let's say it's the 30th at 10 a.m. I'll select off of it and it stays in there to go there, but it's going to Twitter right now. So I'm going to switch it, take it off Twitter. I'm just going to put it on Facebook. Then I'd click schedule post. Okay, so I could spend all day doing that and get the whole month out there, so I don't need to worry about social media and Facebook again until the next month. I can schedule more. I mean, as far out as I really want to, really. So this just shows the week at a time. Then if I go to draft posts, it'll show me drafts that I've created. So I don't have the 30th in here. Click for the month. We'll see that I do have that post right here, scheduled to go out on the 30th. I can click on, if I click on direct mail, this is another thing that you can do through campaigns in command. I can send postcards directly from here. So to do that, I'll click create a campaign, direct mail, same thing. So I'm going to choose a name. I'm going to advertise a listing and I'll click create campaign. It's going to ask me which one I want to use. So I'm going to switch back to all listings. Oh, 9970. Say I want to promote Nicole's again. It pulls in the information here. The picture should be coming soon. Come on, load in. I can add a QR code in here. So if I click on the tracking QR code, so I'll leave that on, and then I can choose a landing page that I've created for this site, and it will take them, if they scan it with their phone, directly to that landing page. Come on, picture. For some reason, the picture doesn't want to load. Okay, we're going to continue. So the listing has been chosen. Click on the content. I can either select template or I can upload design. Uploading design is sometimes difficult because it wants exact measurements that are different than what they post. And until they fix that, I would just say select a template because it will fit to that. So I just say compact template 4 by 6 inches, or I can go to default template 6 by 9. Large template modern, large template contemporary. Go back to compact. So this is once again pulled in from the MLS. You can have up to 350 characters. Or if there's way too many right now, it says 2,442. We'd have to clean this up quite a bit. The listing photo, it may not have been correct. So I'm just going to put this different view in there instead. There we go. Agent photo, that's mine, my information. Then I click save. Apparently that's a low res photo. So you have to be careful with some of these resolution photos because it won't accept it. But I think it's not accepting it is because of this. So I'm going to have to tear this down. There we go. And no, it's not taking it because of the low resolution picture. So be careful with that. Pay attention to those. Market Center. It's going to be Keller Williams Realty Gold. DBA logo is already uploaded. Office information in here. Florida. Zip code. Then I can click verify address. Confirm address. Targeting. So it's going to ask me where I want to target it. And this is around the property itself. If I click on target my database, it's going to be able to target the people within my database. And I can always click on configure targeting up here as well. What is required? Oh, landing page. Good. It's mad at me because of my picture. These are all going to be low res. Hold on, I need to put in a high res picture. Targeting. Configure targeting up at the top. Are you sure you want to create this? Oh, no. So it's going to ask me about postage, 200, first class. And if I click on continue, please don't work. So it's connecting me to real mailers right now, where it will ask me about mailing. Come on. So now I can choose the area that I want these to be sent out to. So I can use the tools that are given to me. I can use a polygon tool, and I can change how many homes I want targeted. Maybe I want 1,900 homes targeted. It's going to expand the area. Yep. So if I want to, let's recenter here. I can use this polygon targeting tool, and I can go, I want from here to here to here to here to here, and connect it. It'll just give me this area. Yep. So I just go through and click next. It said it's going to cost me $16.64. And then I can send a copy to my address at the office here so I can verify that it's been sent out. I'm not going to go through with this because I'm not spending the money to send out a picture of the osprey on the top of our site. Yeah, about here. That's why I don't want to go too much further, because I don't want that out there. Yeah, so this is, I mean, this makes mailing really easy for sure. Right. Yep. Yep, just use them right there. Mhm. All right, and that is, yes.
Okay, so. When you finally hit it, everything gets processed to the point.
I believe so. Yep. It'll build the card that's on file under the payments. That's it. Do you have any questions?
Direct mail.
Mhm. Mhm.
Email addresses or to send out your email address.
No, so if you're doing the Facebook, you don't need any, you just need to have a Facebook, your Facebook, and then it'll go out to everybody. If you do an email campaign, you do need the email addresses. So that you need to go into your personal account and then click the plus button in the corner. So I'll show you. If I go into Facebook. So if I'm on my personal page, I want my business connected to this. So I'm going to click on these dots up here, the menu. It's going to pop up and it'll say pages. Oh, no, sorry, wrong one. Click on the menu, and then on the side, it's going to ask me to create a post, story, room. Where is my create pages? Oh, here it is. Create new page right here. They've changed things around. So I'm on the pages. On the left-hand side, create new page. So I'll create a page here. And then I put in my business name right here for the page name, what kind of category it is, and that's real estate agent. And then a description. And then you can click create page and it creates it for you. Very simple. Absolutely. It's my pleasure. And if anyone has any questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to help. Until then, see everybody later. Bye.